she looking for that real one. Grind like that ghost, stunting on them folks. Got her liking all of my posts. That real one, chains all of my neck.
My name is Earl Sparrow. I'm your host, Pillars of Success. And we have Miss Rachelle Ford, Mr. Desmond Johnson. How you guys doing this morning?
Doing good. How you doing?
We're great.
Good. Glad to have you guys. You guys are my first ever guests. So you're going down in the records a few years from now. I remember way back in the day in 2015, he got Grammys and Oscars and all that now, but he ain't got none of that. He started out. I remember. He better accept my call. But y'all better accept my call.
You're
You guys
You're in the books.
y'all are doing well. So tell me all about Ford Johnson Publishing and how you guys connected and got started with this. This show's all about black excellence and black success. And you don't have to be 99 years old to be a pillar in the community. And for that, I salute you guys. And tell us how you guys got to where you are so far.
Well, we met in high school, friends since high school, became kind of like family, really. His mother is like a mother to me. His grandmother is like a grandmother to me. So it made sense being friends because you don't really find people that you connect with as far as having the same kind of dreams and goals and values and such. So we decided to go ahead and combine that into a company that we can build a legacy from and build an empire from.
That's awesome. When did you guys actually file paperwork and all that stuff to get the Johnson, or whose idea was it to go ahead and, I know this is good talking in the cafeteria, but let's do this, let's get started.
That's all I did. She basically, she says, hey, do this, I do it, and then I'm famous.
Is this simple? Okay.
That's how it works all the way around.
Listen to the lady. Do it. Good morning and welcome back. My name is Earl Sparrow. I am the host of Pillars of Success, and we have Ms. Rachelle Ford, Mr. Desmond Johnson in the house. We're just going to pick up from where we left off from our last segment. Ms. Ford, tell us how a young lady from IAT come over here and do as much as you've done so far in your young life. You're still young. You're the youngest, well, both of y'all. I'm just hit 40, so I'm not knocking on 40 anymore. I was knocking on 40 a few years ago, other shows. But I'm here now, so I'm graying up and all that stuff. But how tell us about your success story. I'm sure some young ladies and young men, they can say, hey, she came and she did well. There's no excuse for me not to go after my dreams.
All right. Well, I grew up in Haiti, born and raised in Haiti. Moved to America when I was 14. My main drive comes from my grandmother. I was raised by my grandmother, and she raised me to embrace life and just to live life and to get to the end of it and say, you know what, I had a good time. And life is not meant to clock in and clock out and just be miserable or, just regretting things and wanting to do things and not doing them for one reason or another. She always encouraged me to, whatever it is that I wanted to do, to just go for it and do it, because the worst that could happen is it didn't work out, but you'll still feel like you did it. And my grandmother, she was a very strong woman. And she used to always tell me, whatever it is that you do in life, go full force. It doesn't matter what it is that you're doing. If you're washing dishes, it better be like the cleanest, most sparkly dishes you've ever washed. Like anything that you do, just go full force, because then at the end of the day, you'll be encouraged and you'll feel like I've accomplished something. So that's pretty much my main thing in life is every day you have to go to bed and feel like I accomplished something today. I did something, even if it's not related to chasing a dream or, like I read to my children today, or I had a conversation with my children, or I made somebody smile, or, anything that you accomplished. And then you're not counting the days of life, you're actually living life. So that's my main thing, is to live and to just chase happiness. Like I'm just addicted to chasing happiness. I want to be happy. I want to laugh all day. and smile all day. I want to be positive every day. So I'm going to chase whatever brings me that joy. So it just turns out that it brings you success at the end of the day.
Also, you said it was a lot. So did she pass away?
She did pass away a couple Christmases ago. It just breaks my heart to this day. That was one of the greatest women to ever live, and she's just amazing. So.
Yeah, my maternal grandmother passed away a few years ago, but my paternal grandmother, that's right there. She's hanging on in there, Miss Gladys Edwards. I love you. I will see you next time I'm in St. Augustine, but I appreciate you honoring her today. She lives in you. That's the truth. And your kids and your grandkids, long time from now, are going to hear stories about how strong, a wonderful, powerful woman she was. So, 14, you just got here, and you moved directly to Fort Myers, or?
No, I moved from Haiti to St. Martin when I was 10, and 4 years later from St. Martin, I moved to the United States. Now, when I moved here, I didn't really speak English, and it was a culture shock. It was kind of like, who are these people and what is happening right now? I think my biggest culture shock was Halloween. I was like, okay, so we dress up and we go beg for candy. Like, I didn't get it. I still don't get it. So it was a lot of different things, like learning a new language, learning new ways of living and new ways of doing things and meanings of things. It was a lot at 14. So.
How did you overcome those stereotypes of she don't even know the language, she need to learn this, and she don't? There's some snippets about of that. And
I'm going to read a short chapter from the section, which is Letters to My Daughters. I wrote that section as a mom to my daughters, and Desmond wrote the section Letters to My Sons, speaking to the boys from a man's perspective. So I'm going to read the first chapter from Letters to My Daughters. It's entitled Beauty. Dear daughters, please know without a shadow of a doubt that you are beautiful. From the texture of your hair, to the color of your skin, to the distance between your eyes, to your crooked smile, to your fingers and your toes, to the shape of your body, just know that God makes no mistakes. He is the same creator of purple flowers, butterflies, and the vibrant colors of parrots. That same creator created you. He only knows beauty. So when you look in the mirror, I need you to know, without a doubt, no matter what anyone says, just know that you are truly amazing, wonderful, and absolutely
could you read one about the boys?
Yes. This is from Letters to My Sons. It's entitled Work, and that's written by Desmond. Dear son, work. One thing comes to mind when I think of this word, and it's a scripture that my grandmother showed me when I was around your age. 2 Thessalonians 3, verse 10, that if any would not work, neither should he eat, which means anything you want, you work for it. A man doesn't sit around and wait for anybody to feed or take care of him. A man feeds and provides for himself. You do not, and I repeat, do not wait with your hand out. You work for what it is that you want. Take this as one of the most important things I have ever told you. In order for you to have anything in this life, you have to work for it. Don't ask me why, that's just how it is. If you're anything like me, then that would make you a very ambitious person wanting a lot. There's nothing wrong with wanting things, but you have to work to get them. If anyone offers to give you things, be very careful because it usually comes with a price. With that being said, work hard for everything you need and want. There is nothing you can't do, as I told you before.